Hi there, everybody. My name is Jane DeVay, and today I want to talk to you about performance anxiety. Now, performance anxiety can affect anyone. It doesn't have to be somebody who has an anxiety disorder, but obviously, if you do, it's kind of probably more of a big deal. We are not born with performance anxiety. Babies love to be looked at. Constantly they're kicking and gurgling. They don't care whether they've just thrown up all over their nice clean clothes or whether they've got clothes on, clothes off, the hair's a mess, it's not. And most parents out there will know that if you have young children, they are constantly saying, look at me, mummy, look at me, daddy, grandma, look at me, watch me, see me do this. So they have no problem. But what I do find is that the majority of people that I've come across who struggle with performance anxiety, quite often it's something that has happened at school. It has been, they've been having to stand up and speak, do their reading or do something on the stage in front of the class or the school, and something has gone wrong and somebody's laughed or they've been told off for saying something incorrectly, and that has gone into their mind, into their limiting beliefs, and it's there. They don't like it, they hate it, they're not going to do that again. And then years down the line, they're at work and they're asked to make a presentation, and their mind goes, whoa, we don't do that, we don't like doing that. Remember, we said we were never going to do that again. So then they try and get out of it. So you might find that they've got a terrible headache, or they might even get upset stomach to try and prevent them from going down that route. But with performance anxiety, there are two ways of looking at it. Some people love it. They love the feeling. The adrenaline rush that shoots through their body makes them motivated, makes them on fire, but they don't call it anxiety. They call that excitement. So they're excited. So the performers who love doing what they do, they're very likely getting exactly the same symptoms, but they're using different words. So yes, though they're doing different words. So they're saying, it's exciting, I love it. Whereas someone who doesn't want to do it is anxiety. So their feelings of the feeling sick and everything goes against them. So if you do get performance anxiety, then there are a few tips that you can use, that you can do. And one of the first things I'd say is prepare in advance. Make sure you run through it. I mean, you might be doing a speech at a wedding or a funeral or a presentation. Doesn't matter what it is, but run through it. When I was doing I was the mother of the bride speech at my daughter's wedding a few years ago, and my stepfather said to me, just stand in front of the mirror and go through your speech a few times. And actually it worked really well. And I didn't have a script. Obviously I just had bullet points just to follow, and if I veered off, it didn't really matter. So yes, so prepare in advance. Another thing would be to do some calming exercises, breathing, taking some breaths. You may want to do some sort of mantra, I'm going to be fine, I'm calm, I've got this, I'm going to be brilliant at this, whatever it is that suits you. And another thing is, and avoid sugary foods and caffeine. So no Red Bull before any sort of performance or presentation, not a good idea. And then the other thing is to take the focus off yourself and focus on the audience. So, how much they're going to enjoy the performance, whatever it may be. They're going to love the speech or the presentation you'll make, whatever it is, they're going to enjoy the information I get. So change it round from them, not onto you. And the other thing is to expect mistakes and remember that it doesn't matter. If you make a mistake, it's fine. it's not the end of the world. And very often those are the things that make things memorable. I mean, we love the fact when we go to children's plays and things like that, it's the bits that go wrong that we love, that we find endearing. You know, when the donkey's fallen over, or the cows decided to go to sleep on the stage, whatever, at the children's nativity. So don't worry about mistakes, it's fine. So accept that that may happen, that's okay. So those are the little tips. Prepare in advance. Do some sort of calming exercises, whether it be breathing or mantras, whatever suits you. No sugary foods or caffeine. Focus on the audience and not on yourself. And expect to make mistakes. And that way, if you've got all that under control, you'll feel more in control, and it makes life easier. I can assure you, when the first time I did a Facebook Live, I was really, really worried. Now I do it. If I make a mistake, you'll all forgive me. Of that, I'm sure. So enjoy your evening. My name is Jane DeVay.